Hello friends, welcome to a brand new crash course on Next.js. So I will be starting my Next.js journey here, and after this there will be many good projects. So let's get started. So what is Next.js? Next.js is actually a React framework only. So it is used for server-side rendering. It is built on the top of React, and it has some very good additional features. So unlike a traditional, as I have written, unlike a traditional React app, whether the entire application is loaded and rendered on the client, Next.js allows the first page to load and render from the server. So it is done from the server, which is great for SEO and performance. So we'll see when we build the app why it is great for SEO. See, if you know, in a React app, if you right click and inspect, what you will see, you won't see the HTML, CSS and everything. You'll just see a div with ID of root, in which the whole of the React app is been done. So it means that the HTML is not been seen. So it is very bad for SEO. Why it is bad for SEO? Because when the Google crawlers comes, it won't find anything. What is it about? What is the title? What is the metadata? It will not find anything. So it is bad for SEO. But what happens here in Next.js, that the application is in the when it deploys somewhere like Vercel or anywhere, you're going to deploy the app somewhere, small apps on Vercel or AWS or anywhere. So that it sends the whole HTML, CSS and JavaScript file. So what happens? Now the Google crawler comes, it will get the real HTML, it will get a real metadata. So all those things it will get, and it will be very much SEO friendly, and performance is also a bit better than the React application. So after that, the next thing is that that easy pace routing is that no need for React router DOM. Yeah, React router DOM was a pain because the setup is a bit complicated. There is a lot of things which you need to wrap up, and the routing is very easy here in Next.js. We'll see, just we have to create a file and the routing is done. So, and you can create the API routes like Node.js here. So yeah, that is there, but we are not going to cover it. But it is very easy to create the API routes, and it has out of the box TypeScript and SAS support. No special packages are required. Yeah, and it has a static site generation options also, so it can act as a Gatsby.js also, this Next.js. So there is an option for that. We will see that. So easy deployment, and any services that host a Node.js app like Netlify and Vercel, we can do it. Okay, so let's get started. And it is just like a create React app. We can do it with npx. So I'm in a terminal, I'll do npx create, not React but a next app, next crash, next crash course I will do. And just like the, you need to have npm install and node install 10 plus, I think. So just like React app, if your React app is working in your system, so a next app will also be created. So nothing create in that. So it is, I think it will take some time. Okay, so it is done. So I'll go to next crash course, then I will open it with my VS Code. Welcome. Let's see it in the whole screen in itself, and we have to run it by npm run dev. So we'll run it by npm run dev, and it will start. It doesn't take much time. Okay, compiled successfully. Yeah, it takes only this much time, and it also runs on the same port in which our React runs. It is, which is localhost 3000. So this is what it has been shown. Welcome to Next.js, and all this in documentation and all those things are been shown. So So from where this file is coming? So in Next.js, this files come from here, this the index.js. So we have another important file, this app.js, which we'll see soon. The styles come from here, and the API which I was telling, you can create your own API here, just like Node.js coding. Okay, let me increase the font size. Okay, so this all create Next.js app. As you can see, it is coming from here. So let me remove most of the things now. Okay, so that we can see what is there. Don't want this head. Let the head be there. What is the head for? Head is for your meta tag and all those things. Meta tag and all those things we can give it there. So I will change this to the web dev meta name. Instead of this meta name keywords, I will give web development programming. I will give, and after the head, where is this main is there till here, and footer is there. So let me remove this and h1. Next.js crash course. Let me save it, and you'll see the hot reload. So hot reload happened, and we have our everything is gone, and only this is there because we don't have even the styling, so it is been there. So one thing which I was telling, see, if I right click and inspect, how it is different from a React.js app. See, first thing, I'm getting this h1. You will never get this h1 in a React app because there will be ID of root in which everything will be there. So I'm getting this, and if I go to the head, see, the title, the keyword, all these things are there. So these things are there in Gatsby.js also, I can say, because I have written 3 books on it. So but you have to have some plugins for this. So this is out of the box in Next.js. Okay, so this is there, and then after that, how easy is it is to create a file, means create a new route, means we don't even need a React router and all those things. So I'll go here and do a about.js, and again let me have this RAFC. I have some snippet for React, but the thing is that in Next.js app you don't even need to import React. It is inside down the hood, it is doing that, but you don't even need that. So about, you can have like this, and you can have a head tag in which we will have a title, of about, and actual about page. Save it. So how to go there? So this is the index, so we don't have any links or something. So about, and see, it is working fine. Now, as I've told earlier, there is a file known as this app.js. So in this file actually wraps all the component and all the pages. So if we want to implement a layout.js, layout means a common theme in all the files. So this is the place in which we should do it, because it wraps all the pages. So we will create our layout component and then wrap it here. Let it be opened, and but for that let's create some styles also first for the layout component. And generally this is the preferred way of doing styling through the module, or global CSS is also there. See, home we have removed it, but a global CSS is used in the app.js, means this thing will be used everywhere. Okay, so anyway, home we have removed. So layout dot module dot css. So let me paste it. So nothing much, just a container is there, a main height, padding, display flex, and align item center, and then the main is there. So this all we are going to use in the layout.js. So for layout.js we are going to create a components folder in the root directory. We are going to create a components folder. So new folder, components. So generally in components you should keep the things which are not pages. Okay, so components layout.js. Yeah, components should always start with capital. This is React thing, means it should always start with capital. RAFCE. I do generally RAFCE, but then I will remove this because we don't require this, but we will require the style. So import styles. Again, this module thing is also a React thing. This is nothing new to Next.js. This is a type in which the modules are very good, because the styles are restricted to that files only. If you create it through modules in React, so it will be restricted to that only. Layout dot module dot css. Okay, styles. And in layout, what will happen, we expect the children prop will be there, and here class names equal to styles dot container. So this container which we have created, and then there will be a main class, there will be a main class. So this main, but we will have a class name also for main, because dot main means the class name. Why it is showing like this? Class name should be there. Styles dot main, and this will be children. So this is how we do our layout thing, means export default layout is there, save it, and then we will go to app and we will wrap it here, means the layout we will wrap it here. So for that, first let me come here and do like this, so that I can take it to the next line and wrap a layout here. So instead of wrapping on every page, we could have wrap on every page also, but instead of that we can directly do it from here. Okay, and I will bring it up and like this, save it. So now it will go to index page, about page, or any other page. The other way which I was telling, instead of doing it here, I could have done it here. In many tutorials you will see it like doing it here. So but we can directly do it here also, because it will wrap everything. So now if you go back, see the about page is coming in the center, and let me go back to the index page. Yeah, it is coming in the center, means it is working fine. Now we will create a cool nav bar also here. So let us create a nav bar. So again, close this and create a nav bar .js file and RAFCE, but I don't need the React, so I can remove the React. I think I should increase the font size a bit. Okay, so after this, so similar to React, we also have a link here, but it is from Next link. So this link we have here also. Okay, and we are going to have a style from, we have not created it yet, but we'll create styles nav.module.css. okay, so let me go here and styles. Okay, so it will not give any error then after that. Okay, so after that, here it is better to have a HTML semantic tag, nav class name equal to nav styles dot nav. We have not yet created it, we will soon create it. Okay, so then there will be a ul and li, and then we'll have this link href equal to backslash home and about okay, we have not created yet the nav modules. Okay, so let us quickly create it. Let me write it down this time. Nav height is of 50 px, padding is of 10 px, background is hash 000, color is hash fff, display is flex, align items is center, justify content is flex, start dot nav ul display is flex justify content is center align items is center list style is none dot nav ul li a margin 5px 15px. okay, let me save it. Okay, now what we are going to do, this navbar are we are going to include it in the layout, because layout is then going into every page. So layout, to include it in the layout, we will add it here, nav bar. But as you know, React will give error. Why it will give error? Because it needs the same type of element, like a div should wrap everything, but instead of div wrapping we will use the React fragment thing. So React fragment, because div is generally block level element, so it gives something, so it is better to have a React fragment, which means nothing. So again a React concept. So navbar is done. So if we go here, see, we have a nice navbar, home and about. And about is also, both of them are working actually. So now we will create a header component. So let us header.js header, remove it, import header styles from styles header dot module dot css and go back here, styles, like this, and let me save it. I have not created anything there, but let's get started. Here h1 class name equal to header styles dot title, which we will create soon, span the news no, actually this should come inside this span. Okay, so after this p tag will be there. P tag will say keep up to date with latest web development news. Okay, class name equal to header styles dot description. Okay, header style dot description. Okay, this is okay. And again, let me put it in the layout, but we'll get everything very ugly because we have not done any styling. It's okay. So header will be there. So whatever I'm doing in layout, it is going in all the pages. So header, save it. If we see now, this thing is coming here, the web test news, and this thing is coming from the header. So let us go back and let do some stylings now. See, this title is there, dot title a comma dot title span, color is hash 0070 f3, text decoration is none. Okay, then dot title a. Do we have a A? Okay, we don't even have a A, so why I am doing A? Title spam only we have. Okay, dot title margin is 0, line height is 1.15, font size is 4 rem, and this is for dot title. And now dot title comma dot description text align center dot description line height is 1.5, font size is 1.5 rem. So this is done. Now if I go back, see how good it is looking, this span and this, so it is looking very nice. So now one more thing. Now actually we will look into how do we fetch data, from an API. So let me open my slides now, because actually there are 3 ways to fetch data in Next.js. One is from get static props, which allow us to fetch data at the build time. One is get server side props, which fetch data at every request, and the last is get a static path, which is a dynamic generated path based on the data we are fetching. So these two are many use. Means if we want our app to behave like a Gatsby.js site, means so all the data are fetched at once and then sent to the client. So, so not only in Gatsby.js side, but this doing this will make our app very fast. And this server side prop means it will do the request every time. Every time the request will go to the server. But if our app is like that, we don't need to fetch data every time. We should use get static props only and get static paths is some use with it. So we should use get static props only in that case. Okay, so let's get started, and that is the case in most of the app. Generally it fetches data only once. Okay, so open the index.js file, and here we will use get static props. So how to use the get static props? So export const get. So this way I find it much more easier than to do from with React with use of, means in the earlier time we used to do component did mount, now that use effect, all those things, the API call, then we change the state and all. You will soon see that we don't even have to change the state or something, async, because we will use await here, const res equal to await. We're using the fetch API, so the simple, instead of installing Axios and all, it's better to use the fetch API. So what we are going to use, we are going to use the famous endpoint JSON placeholder dot type code. So most of the time I use this only, posts raw data, so it will come like this, all the posts. So let me do it. Yeah, so all the posts, and then because we are using fetch, we have to do another await also. So this is the problem with fetch. If you have done with Access, we could have get the data in one, but it's okay. Fetch is inbuilt. We didn't install anything with the npm, so that was good. Await res dot json, not like this. I have installed something intelligent complete. I will show. So that is still getting used. I have installed something. Where is it? Yeah, I've installed this tab 9, so my system is still getting used to its artificial AI assistant, so it gives me all these things, all this auto complete. But earlier also auto complete was there, but this is doing sometimes too much. I don't know whether I will keep it or not. Miss, maybe I will give some review later on. Props articles. Okay, props the articles. So so it will returns the articles, and we are mapping it to a props directly. We are mapping it to a props, and now we don't even need a state or something. So all the articles will be coming here. What is the article? Here, see, article contain all of this array of objects, all of this, it will come here, and then we can directly see, we can directly do one thing, directly pass it here. So this is, I think this is a Redux land here. So instead of showing this thing, I will go and just a map. I'll just map through it. Articles dot map article h3 article dot title. Okay, and so we are now only showing the title. Let me see whether it is working. Yeah, it is working. I just had to refresh it. So all the right titles are been shown. See, these titles are been shown perfectly. So it is working. Sometimes you have to refresh it because it is not. So now let's make a different component for the article so that we can see them, means not only this title but everything else we can see. So let me go back, and this time the component will be known as article list.js. okay, layout we don't need anymore. RAFCE. Let me remove this, and here we will receive the articles. We will soon sending it from an index, and then okay, first we import the styles which we have not yet created. Article styles from styles article dot module dot css. okay, class name equal to article styles dot grid articles dot map article. So I'm using this. By using this you don't have to return it in a map, means by using this normal brackets. okay, so here, so this is again a React way. Instead of doing it here, we'll create another component known as article item, which I have not created yet, and I will pass the single article there. Article. So this is actually the correct way to do. okay, so let me create an article item here. Article item dot js RAFCE. Let me do RAFCE, or else it will give error. Save it, and I want this, so imported it. Yeah, I pressed gone to the end and pressed control space bar so that it shows. And then this article item I'll do, but I don't have this article module dot css. Article module dot css. So this article module dot css. So this time I am copy pasting it because there are a lot of things there. So this grid display flex is there, and align item center, justify content center, flex wrap we are doing, max width we are taking it, something means max width we are giving it. So this is like this. Then the card we are going to make it in the article item. So card and all, card over, card s3, logo, all those things we are going to make. Wait, so like this I am doing, and now so we are creating a common, actually this common file. So let me first copy this and coming here, and then here article item, we will get the article, and then yeah, I will directly create the link. Actually link I will create, why link I will create, and link we have to import. It is not showing. Will it show? No, it is not showing. So let me import link. Import link from next link. Okay, so tab 9 is completing some of the things. It is okay. href equal to, so this we are soon going to create, means we are going to take in a different page. Article slash dollar article dot id. So we have an id also. If I go here, I have an id also for everything. So this is for that, article dot id. So here we need an anchor tag also. So this is something which is very much required in your Next.js. So inside a link there have to be an anchor tag. This is a bit different than what is there in React. So this is there, okay, then only it converted into a link. Class name equal to article style. See, this thing is coming from tab 9 and not from the browser thing. See, it is also written here that it is coming from tab 9. So maybe I will keep tab 9 card h3 article dot title, and I'll give an RARR like this. Okay, so now if we go back here and refresh it, okay, we will not get it. Why we are not getting it? Because we have not yet put it in the index. So index, instead of this h3, what we are going to put? We are going to put this article list. Yeah, you're right. Article list, and there is a prop is also there, which is articles equal to articles. We are passing the whole of the array here. Okay, so yeah, it is coming perfectly and all those things, but the link will not work right now because see, if I click here, it will go here, but it is showing me that page not found, but it is going to the correct thing. Okay, So now we need to implement a single page in Next.js. Means when someone click here, what should it show? So this is a bit different and a bit confusing at first. When I saw this Next.js, it was a bit confusing. So what it does, let me show how to do it. Let me show. So what we generally do, we create a this pages folder is there. We will create a, see what it was going to article. Okay, so inside the pages folder we have to create a folder known as article first. Then we have to create a folder id like this inside it. Why id? Because we are passing this id here, so it is the best thing. So id we will create it, and inside this id right click new file. In text.js we have to create. So this whatever we put it here, it will go there. So let us do it here. So again RAFCE, but I don't want it by this name. I want it by article name. Okay, article name. And again I will have a link here for a reason. We'll soon see why. Link from next link. Oh, tab 9 is showing that also. That is good. Article. Okay, article. Okay, and I will have a h1 will say article dot body, not body, article dot title. p tag will say article dot body. Break row. Link href equal to. So for this reason we were using link, so that we can have a go back like this. Okay, and after that another thing which we are going to do means we are going to use the API call here also, because we want to get the data for a single post data also we can get here. I will show one thing. So suppose I am coming here and I want a detail for only this one. So there is another way. After this, if I pass one, see, I get the single data also. So we are going to target this actually. So let me come back here and let us use the get server side prop, because we don't know on which link the user will click. So we don't want to get all the data, so it will be a lot of data. So this is the perfect place to use the get server side prop. So we'll use that, although the logic is exactly same, only the function name changes, but we should know where to use what. Get server side props equal to async context not article, but sometimes this tab 9 is also giving too much suggestion. Const res equal to await fetch. Now I will use this backticks now. Because I want to use our dollar here context dot params.id. What is this context.params.id? Context.params.id will directly take this ID from here. See, when I see this ID is this one, this will take it from there. Okay, context.params.id, and then const article equal to await rest.json. Not like this, I don't want anything. Return is again, I don't want any suggestion. Props and article, I will get article back. Okay, so this article which I am getting, so this I am showing it here. Let me save it. Yeah, and see, it has been shown, and we have a go back also. We can go back, and let me open this, and we can go back here also, and click here, go back. So it is working. We are going to build this beautiful news app using Next.js. So this app is also deployed using Vercel, who are the company behind Next.js. So this is how the app is. In home, we will show this nice header tag and a bit of thing that your one stop for latest news, and we are getting the news from the news API.org. So from there we are getting the thing, and you don't need anything else. You just an API which you need to create. So this is the news, and see, it has got nice pages, nice paging also is there till 5. Okay, so till 5 pages we are getting this, all the news, and we cannot go any further. So okay, see, we cannot go any further, and if we click here, we'll go to the original news source. Okay, so it is like this, and let me come back. Then there is another page known as DOM, which is developer of the month. If I click here, so this data is also not hard coded. This we are getting from an endpoint, from my GitHub endpoint, and this is there from this JSON which is stored in my GitHub. So this we are getting from here, and Twitter is nothing fancy. I click on the Twitter, it will go to my Twitter account, and if you are in Twitter, then you can follow me. Okay, so like this it is there. So let's get started. So this is my terminal, and to create a Next.js app is exactly like creating a React app, only we have a different command, create. So you don't need to install anything, only you should have Node and npm installed in your machine, which you will have if you are doing a React coding for some time. Next, so if you want to learn more about Next.js, I have a crash course also, so you can learn from that. Yes, so here just okay, so here so it is taking some time. Okay, so not much time, so it is much faster than what we do in create react app. So it is telling we will do that. Next, news, next news, and then I do a code, so it is open in the code, and then we'll also do npm, as it is saying npm run dev. We'll do that, npm run dev. Let me take it full screen. It's much better with the full screen. Let me increase the font size. This is much better. So as I have told in my earlier Next.js crash course also, that it's everything starts from here. This index, everything starts from here in this index, and whatever we see in the local host, hope it is running. Yeah, compiled successfully. So we'll go back, local host 3000. So it's run on the same port as a react app also run on 3000 port. Okay, so I have Gatsby also, it run on 8000 port, 8000. So this is what they give us by default, everything. So as I have told, it is coming from, let me take it also full, it is coming from this file. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to remove most of the things. So let's remove most of the things. Image I don't want, I don't want this. That also is not required right now. So we are starting blank. Hello world. And it has got hot reload as the react counterpart. So first we'll start with this page, this one, developer of the month page. So in Next.js it is very easy to do that, means you don't need react router or something to create a new page, and the logic is just you go to the page and create the page. So I will just come here and developer of the month.js I will do. Okay, and RAFCE, I have this snippet, but the thing is that we don't even need to import react in this, so it is okay. And I want it capital DOM. Okay, now again, the way to do a API call in Next.js, they have some inbuilt functions, we have to use them. So we will use the get server side prop. Okay, so for that, so export const get server side props equal to sync and const API response equal to await. Actually I have we will be using the simple JSON server, which is known as my JSON server. Okay, let me show that thing. My JSON server. So this is the site, the fake online JSON server. So what it does means you store anything, means in your GitHub, and it can take that endpoint. So you can see this thing, see your username, your repo. Okay, so you have to do this thing. So what I have done, this is the earlier repo which I have created for this project. So here, if I come here, then there is a db.json file. I have to put it here. Actually, I will put in this project also, but this project is not yet deployed. So generally you can put anywhere, but it's better that put in the same project. But as you know, it is not yet done in GitHub. So this is what it will look like. The JSON dev of the month is there, and in that everything is there, and the image I am getting it from I think my Twitter, and the description is there. So in a way it is a API endpoint. It will create an API endpoint. So if I go here, my JSON server, and click on Nabindu82, that's my GitHub profile, the GitHub username, and then okay, it is next what is it, next news, the repository name. You have to take this repository name, and inside that dev of month is there. So this is our API endpoint, which will, if you hit this, it will give us this. Okay, so this is how it works. So let me take it from there, and we go to the fetch, and we'll fetch it. And we're using fetch, so we have to do another promise, because for just a simple thing we are not going to use the Axios. It's better to use fetch. Okay, it's required 2 promises. If you want to learn why it required 2 promises, you can learn it from the internet. Means it is created like this. So that's why some people don't prefer this fetch, because what happens is Axios, with this call only you'll get everything, but then you have to do an npm install, then a package. Again, installing a package is always not good, because it increases the size of your project. So it is okay for a smaller project, but bigger project, it's a big thing. I know that for enterprise project it's a big thing. Return. And so Next.js give all this thing to us, means so this API endpoint, you don't have to do any use effect or anything like a React app. Just you do this and it will come back as a props. And the prop will be developer. So now this developer is there. So let me go here, CLG developer. So from where the developer is from the props. So destructuring it, developer, and let's have something more. Class, not class name equal to page container div. Let have this much only. Developer of month, let's have this much only right now. And what we need to do now, so the DOM page is there, is created. Where is my local host? I don't need it anymore. Let me open the console also, because we're doing the console. DOM page is there. Developer of the month. See, we are getting back that everything. We are getting back that. So it is working fine. So let's style it and let's quickly complete this. Okay, so import styles from styles. So this is the preferred way in a Next app, Next.js. So they also do it like this. They want us to do it in a module, but as it's behind the hood, it's a React. You can do anything. You can use style component also. Anything you can do. Okay, so I don't have this, so let me go here, styles. Okay, so I have created it, or else it will give me error. So let me quickly do this, and then we will create the style. Okay, so h1, so this div will have a class name equal to styles.main. So this is how we use modules in a React project. It is React only. So we write this module in front of it and we import it by styles.main. So there will be a main class there. When we are going to create it, there will be a main class there. So what is the benefit of module? Benefit of module is that if we create a simple CSS class, what will happen? It will be available to all the different files in our project, which is not a good thing in a big project, but it's a bad thing, because what happens, some developer create one class, it will override, and I have faced that issue in enterprise level project. So this is a way of modularizing. So whatever I write here, suppose even I can give a h1 tag directly some style, so it will be restricted to here only. So this is what the help of modularizing. A lot of libraries do it by themselves, like your style component and all those things. So it is there, and there are a lot of other ways also, but this is one of the way. Div okay, class name equal to styles dot developer of the month, h3 developer dot name, h6 is there, I don't know, developer dot position img src equal to developer dot image. Let's put a alt tag also, so it is good for screen reader. Developer and a paragraph tag, developer dot description. Let me save it, and it is showing, but there is no style. So let us quickly put the style. Dot main flexes will be 1. Okay, one more thing, this page container we will do it later on. See, I have used it like this, means I can create this class anywhere. Flex 1 displays flex, align items is center, flex direction is column, margin top is 50 px. Yeah, it is already looking good. And now this one, text align is center, and width is 250 px, and border radius is 100%, and the image is also showing round, and everything is done here. Okay, as I've told earlier that this thing we will put in the global. So as I've told, that module thing also means we are not using a module, just we can put it anywhere, we don't even have to import it. Anyways, the global CSS, there is a thing in the global CSS is, if you put anything in the global CSS, what happens, it is being used in the this app.js file, and app.js file is the starting point for a Next.js app, means it will be applied to everything, every component it will apply. So global CSS will come down, and where is my, yeah, let me copy this, copied, and then display is flex, height is 100 vertical height, flex direction is column. So it is okay. Now we should create the navbar. Why the navbar? Because or else every time we have to, means DOM is there, then we have to go back like this to our hello world. So okay, so let's create a DOM, let's create a navbar. So navbar, we will create a new folder known as components. Okay, inside this navbar.js will be there. RAFCE, my code is snippet, and how I am getting that RAFCE, it is by this extension. I am getting that. Okay, so this is done. Then let's have some class name also, styles.main. Okay, so from where styles.main is coming. So let us do the imports also. So we need another import also here, import use router. So after the invention of hooks, most of the new packages are coming with hooks only. Next, so sooner or later everyone in the React will have to move to hook. Okay, so this will be for this, we are going to use the router for thing, router equal to use router, because we need to have the router. When click on something, we need to go to some other page, so that's why we are using the router. Okay, so import styles from dot styles navbar module.css. Okay, So let me create this. I am going here, styles, div on click equal to router dot push, and this home. Okay, so the second one will be feed one. So this will take us to the first page of the feed. So first page, by first page of the feed, what I mean, see, when I go here, so this opens the first page. So this is the first page of the feed. Okay, so it is like this, feed one, then it will be known as feed, then this is this DOM, and we will create this soon, but not now. DOM, and then the last one will be div Twitter on click window dot location dot href equal to https twitter.com/nabindu82. okay, this is done. So this is how we navigate to some other route. Okay, so this is done, and but we have to do some styling. Let's do the styling. It is not that much. And we have to include it also somewhere. I will soon see how. Width is 100%, and height is 50 px. Okay, between I am trying another plugin also nowadays. See, in VS Code there is a autocomplete is already there, but there is another plugin means which I have recently found. This is known as tab 9. So I am using that also. It is as usual, it is a freeware. It is yeah, tab 9 autocomplete. So this is an AI based thing. So when whatever I type, so it learns those things and give me those shortcuts based on what I type. So it is different for everyone. So yeah, it goes to some server, those thing is there, but sometimes it's good. I'm still trying. I don't know, means sometime I feel it is good, but sometimes see, justify content by default, this one is been done by your VS Code. Okay, and this one is been done by tab 9. The complete line it is given because I do a lot of justify content center. So it is done. Dot main div margin 25 px cursor POIN pointer dot main div over color is RGB 168 comma 168 comma 168. Save it. Now anyways it will not be shown anywhere because we have not included it anywhere in this navbar. We can include a navbar in every page, but that is not how things should be done. Even in a React project we should create a layout. So let us create a layout.js. So inside here I will create a layout.js. And here generally, so children will do, so everything will be children, div class name equal to page container, then navbar. This one I want navbar so that it is auto imported, and after the navbar the children will be there. So children will be nothing but every other React component or Next.js. Actually both of them are same. Next.js just add some of the functionality above your React, so your next project can be a Next.js project. It's a server side rendering and all. It is a very good thing. So now we have to include this layout.js also. So one way you can do it in every file like index, dom. These are the main pages. So right now we will have soon one more feed, so you can include it in everywhere. But what is there is another file, this underscore app.js, from which every page has been done, so it's better to include it here. Okay, so we will come here and let me first make some space for our layout and wrap everything with our layout. Include it. This is sometimes the mistake which tab9 do, but it's okay. It is giving me more benefit, and so I will try it for some other time, because it is an intelligent thing, means it learns by my style way of doing all this coding. Okay, so layout has been done like this, and okay, so let me go back. See, everything is done and it is working fine. So is DOM working? Yeah, DOM is also working. This is also working. So this index page is not looking that good because we want it to look like this, the news app and all these things. Okay, so let us do that, because it is a small thing, because it won't have that much functionality. The functionality is the main functionality is the DOM and in the feed page. So let me go back here, styles. Anyways, we are not using this head, so let me remove it, and it will be a div class name equal to styles.main. Yes, this is styles.main, so it is again giving good. Class name equal to styles.title. There will be span, news, because even both of them too we have different color. So news app P, your one stop for latest news article. Okay, let me have a class name also here. Class name equal to, soon we are going to create all these things. Styles dot description, but we don't have that. So home module is already there. So but we don't need most of these things. Design don't need the container. Main is okay. I don't even need this footer. Title, let me remove most of the thing. This is what is coming by default here. Okay, code is also not required, grid is also not required, card is also not required. This all things are not required actually. Okay, so let me fix some of the things. I don't want any padding. Display grid, display flex direction column. Okay, this is good. And one more thing, dot title span. Let me have this span. Anyways, there is no title anchor tag, so why even I am using this. Dot title hover and all those things I don't need. This, let me keep it. Description is there, and I need it. This much is more than enough. And see, it is showing nice. Now we have also done one more thing. We have moved the, see this layout, this page container is there, so we have moved the concept of it there, but there is still a page container here, so it's better to remove it. So this one is it is this one. Okay, so I have removed it. Let me go back and whether it is working. Yeah, let me check this also, if Twitter is working. Okay, so let me go back. Now we are going to work on the main logic. See, it's a news app, and till now I have not done anything about news, so it's a bad thing. So let us do the news app. So see, for this news app type of a thing, means dynamic pages, we need to do something which seems a bit weird, but it is actually not. So those pages will not be like this DOM page, like this, that page. And I can remove this because we are not using anything API related thing here, so I can delete this. Okay, the clutter is gone. So pages, first I will create a folder known as feed. Okay, and inside this feed I will create a file id with this square bracket. This is very important, with this square bracket JS, because we are going to have pagination also here. And id means whatever is the id, /1 2 3 4, it will be generally like this till 5. So this id is there, and whenever we give this square bracket, it means it's a dynamic route. Okay, so let us go ahead and let us do it. First RAFCE, yeah, it will give like this, but we don't want it like this. We want it to be named feed. This is also feed. Okay, so is okay. Here again we will have the same logic like here DOM. So we will get this from your API endpoint. So whenever we want to do API endpoint, we have to do this export const get server from props and all. Okay, so let me go back, export const get server side props. Okay, this time I'm getting it equal to async, because we are going to use the await inside it. Okay, it will also get something known as page context. Okay, we'll soon see from where we are getting it. Const page number. As I've told earlier, we are going to have pagination also in our project. Means there will be 5 pages for the news, so that you don't have to scroll down. So this is a good place to learn pagination also. Okay, so page number is page context dot query dot id. Okay, so after this, if not of page number or page number is less than 1. So this is when, so we will display only 5 pages. So this is when page number is less than 1 or page number is greater than 5. Then what we are going to do, we are going to return props. So we are soon going to get props, but let us do it ahead only. Props articles, this will be an empty array, and page number is 1 will give. Now here only we are going to have const API response wait fetch. Okay, so fetch will take it from an endpoint of our news api.org. Okay, so https, you can go to the site, they have different endpoints, so that you can know it. newsapi.org v2 top headlines, and you require a API and API key for that, which country equal to US, and page size equal to 5, and page equal to $page number. Okay, hoping I have written everything right, or else it will give error. It doesn't matter. Okay, so here it is different than this DOM. Why? Because we want an API endpoint. So from where to give the API, not API endpoint, we need to give the API key. So in a fetch we can pass it as a parameter, like comma we'll give here, and then like this, headers, and the headers will have authorization. Okay, BEA, beer, error dollar process. Actually we are going to have an environment file, or I could have given the API key directly here, but I don't want to show the API key to the world, because again I have to create an API key again, means again a long process is there. So I don't want to show that API key dot env dot next public news key, next public news key. So this we are going to soon going to have this thing. Okay, so let us complete this, then I will put this. Okay, so after this, it is there, yeah, it is ending here. Const again, two-step process with fetch, which some people don't like, but it's okay. Response dot JSON const, then we'll get it in the articles equal to JSON, then return props articles comma page number is, so we want a number, we are generally getting a string, so that's why we are doing a parse int page number. Okay, now it is done, but we want the API key. So as I have told that you can get the API key from your newsapi.org. you go to the site, there is a very big button there. Actually it is already open there, so I don't want to show it. So after that, let me create a new file .env. okay, .env I will create, and equal to, here will be your API key, whatever it is your API key. I will soon put it. And one more thing, this .env file should, it's a very important step which a lot of people forget, and they push their API key to their GitHub repository. So this get ignore is there, and where is our .env? okay, .env, we have to push it here. Okay, so now I have already put the API key in my .env file, so it's time to test it. So do one thing. Okay, it is, because we have done something changes here, so let me run it again. It's sometime good, because we've done something in the server, means API endpoints we have integrated, .env is also there, so I have run it again. It's, so it will run again. Let me open my, okay, did any console.log? I opened it, but where is my console? If I don't do the console, how will I get it? Okay, so, and this articles and page number, I will get it in the, this props I will get. Okay, so it's okay, this will get here, articles comma page number, this we will receive it back here. Let me do a console.log. Yeah, we can do a console.log of an object like this. So this is not something, means you will get it a nice way. Okay, so return, let's put something feed page like this. Okay, let me save it, and if everything is right, we will get all those feeds. Okay, and when we go to the page, there is one thing, let me show. See, you will get feed 1, means the first page. Okay, so when we will go to this slash feed 1, okay, when I am clicking on this feed, so enough of talk. DOM is there. I don't want DOM, I want a feed. Yeah, it is working fine. See, I got all these things. The feed page is there, the articles, page number is 1. See this thing, articles, all the articles I have got all the articles. Okay, for the first page. So we are given this thing, page size equal to 5, so it will get only the 5 articles from him, so that we can have more. So page size is 5, so it will get only the 5 articles. So our articles, we are getting it. So it's time to create our feed. Okay, so import styles from dot style. So it is one level more deep, not here. Feed dot module dot css, like this. Feed dot module dot css, I will create this thing, feed dot module dot css. Let us save some time, and okay, one more. Okay, before even creating that feed dot module dot css, I have not even done anything here. So let me do that first actually. So class name equal to styles dot main, articles. So we'll get this articles dot map, we'll map through it, articles dot map, and we want the index also. So article comma index. So this article name, you can take anything in place of this article. Item also you can take, doesn't matter. So this is just plain JavaScript mapping we are using. Div key equal to index. This is, we have to give our, as React give a big warning in the console. Styles dot post, h1, article dot title, on click equal to yeah. So we want to take the user to the site in which the article is there, because this is a restriction in the news API. We cannot read the complete article here. Window dot location. So we are doing the same thing which we done for Twitter. href window dot location dot href equal to article dot url. So we are getting on URL also, so we'll go to that, and then p will be article dot description, and we'll show the image also. So sometime it might be there that there is no image, so we are doing this to thing not of image dot url to image and so only if it is there, then only it will show this thing. img src equal to article dot url to image. Let me save this. Let's go back, and we are getting it, but it is looking very ugly. So let us fix that. feed.module.css, there is a lot of css there, so to save some time, let me copy that from my earlier project. Where is feed.module.css? okay, nothing much, means display flex and all these things are there. So main is again, see, main we are using in everywhere, but it is not overriding. This is the benefit of using module. So main we can use the same class name everywhere. If we were using css at this place, direct css, not a module.css, this will be overwritten, means with the one of them, and or app will be broken. So display flex, margin top, align item is there. Then the post, I'm making a width of 500 px, you can make 800 px also, and whatever. So post image width is 100%, then h1 is there. So paginator, yeah, paginators I have done. Okay, paginators we have not yet implemented, but let us write the styles for this. Okay, I'll show again. Main post, I don't like this red things. Okay, and the final red thing is removed. Let me save it, and let us go back and see, everything is looking quite good. But we don't have any paginator, so we need to do the paginator. Let's see whether this is working. Yeah, this is also working. So we need to do the paginator thing right now. So because what is the paginator? Paginator is this it is right there. Okay, so this is paginator. Okay, so we need to use router for that. Because why we need to use router? Because we are going to move to a different page altogether, so we need to import the router. So this is similar to what we have in your nav bar also. we have this router, so we'll have again use the next router. So this router is different from your React and all. This is given by Next, so whatever is there by Next, this is given by Next. So next router is there, and I don't need this console log anymore. Let me remove it, and const router equal to use router. Okay, and actually after this main class I want that paginator, so there will be another div after this. So another div, if I put after this, it will throw me error, because two divs cannot be like that. So let me even show the error, and then we will fix it. Div, so it will throw error like this. So wait a sec, I'm gonna put something, class name equal to styles dot paginator. I'll do. So to fix the error, we generally in React, this is a React thing, this is not an NextJS thing, we wrap it with the fragment. This is known as fragment. So it is nothing, it is just an empty thing, it is not even a div. Earlier, in the earlier days of React, we used to wrap it with a div, but it used to cause a lot of problem, because div is a block level element, and this means nothing. This is like a span, it doesn't take any space or something. Okay, so like this I'll do paginator div previous page. So there is a previous page, there is a next page, and then we are also showing it. So previous page is there, div class name equal to page number triple equal to 1. So we have a styles dot disabled also in our feed, styles are disabled. So if page number 1 is 1, we should not be able to go to the previous page, so it is disabled. Okay, and styles, if it is not, then styles dot active, just a simple logic, just styles dot active. And I should not have closed that. So page interactive and disabled, cursor is not allowed, and the color we are changing. Okay, so this is the class name on click. I don't want that much. Okay, this autocomplete is good on click, but want this like this. Okay, if page number is greater than 1, then router dot push feed dollar page number minus 1 will do. So the whatever page number is the previous page, it will go to the previous page, so it is -1. So after this we will show the page number also. So let us have another div. So div, it is not doing a div hash page number, and then we will have a next page also. I think the next page is exactly similar to this, so let me copy it. Okay, so page number is, but here it is page number is greater than 5, and this is next page, not previous page, this is the next page. So on click is also like this, but it is if page number is less than 5, it is plus 1. So this is a very easy paginator. So but one thing is there. If where is it? See, we are fetching from this page number also. This page number is going here also. Okay, and this page number dot query dot id context, what is this thing? So this thing is there, what we get in the browser, this top thing. So this is we are getting it from there, the browser's address bar. So let me save it now. And let me come here. Yeah, page it is showing right. Next I'll do, yeah, it is going right. Let me read. Yeah, this is also good. Next page, next page, and next page, and see, this next page is done. So it is done. So should I deploy it? Yeah, let me show to deploy it, because I have already deployed it a lot of times. So it's okay. Let me show how to deploy it. So before even deploying it, I want to do one thing actually. This raw, so as I've told, this is coming from another another file, another of my repository. So even before pushing this, let's do one thing. Let's us create here close all these things. db.json I'll do, and I will paste it here. Now where is my DOM? Why did I close my DOM? Okay, so DOM, it is next news. Let me do it YouTube. Anyways, I'm not going to skip that much. Okay, next news YouTube should let the name be, because I will create a GitHub with this next news API. So next new YouTube, let me go to my GitHub, and Windows 82, I have a lot of the thing. I am also an Arctic Code Vault contributor. You can Google it to see what is there. This is something which is there for the future generation. Next news app, next app for YouTube. Okay, so it is giving, and this is how you create a repository. So I didn't want to take this thing, but it is okay. This is how you create a repository. Okay, get init and all those things. I think I don't need to do this because it is already there. And one of the best thing with Next.js is that I'm already in the main branch. So nowadays in GitHub, what is happening, they are promoting the main branch. So earlier it used to be master, but now here they're promoting the main branch. So, but all these steps are already been done. This to get init and git branch main. So I only need to do git add. Did I added it in the ignore? Okay, because I don't want to push my API keys. That is very important actually. So I lost it. Git add a git commit -m final commit anything. Then as I told, this branch thing is not required, so I'll do this remote. And then I have to push this. Okay, it is done, including the db.json is also done. Okay, so why Vercel? So because of Vercel are the creator of Next.js, so you can do it in Netlify also, but they are also giving a very good free thing, and if they are the creator, so it's great to use their service. So see, I already have some of them. See, these two are I'm going to do next on my YouTube. CryptoNext and Next News is already there. So if you are logging in for the first time, you'll get a different screen. I don't remember, but somehow you have to get a new project. The next setup will be like this only, the new project. Then why it is so slow? Okay, then I have seen one thing, this I have to do every time. I had a github.org account, I don't know why. Okay, so I have to Apress, I'm an Apress author also, so for that I have two of them. Then I've come here and it is asking my password. It's good that it didn't show it, or else I would have been in a problem. Okay, only selected repository. I don't want it to install. Actually, it installs something Vercel on our repository. I don't want it to install. Means I have a lot of repository. So I will come here and search for the repository. I forgot the name. What is the name? Next News YouTube. Yeah, Next News YouTube. This is the name, Next News YouTube. So it is giving me all the other thing also which I have. Okay, so I have to click on this save button. I have to click here. You have been redirected. Okay, you have been redirected. Okay, yeah, this is the Next News YouTube. This is there. So I have to do the import now, and this one, select personal account. Okay, so if it have been a normal project which didn't have any API keys, I could have done the deploy, but since our project have an API key, we have to go here and environment variables. Here only I have to give, so I will again hide that thing, but see, the variable name will be the same thing. Wait, I'm not going to show that, but I can show at least this one. Okay, I'll do this, and then I have to take the API key. So let me, actually I have put my API key and then I have clicked the add button, and it's a good thing that it has encrypted it. This is not my API key actually, it's quite big. Okay, so then I just have to do the deploy. And it is doing. Let me pause the video for some time. So it is done. So you can see it is done, and it is showing congratulations, and I have to go to revisit and see my site is deployed. Not that much bad, but I find the Netlify way of deploying much better. But this is also good, means not that bad. So first let me see whether this is working or not. Yeah, it is working because I have changed that API. Means then feed, the main thing. Yeah, it is working. It's working fine. looking fine, looking fine, and looking fine here also. Looking fine here also. Today we are going to create a cryptocurrency tracker app in Next.js. So this is what we are going to create. See this price, all the price of all the cryptocurrency, we are getting it from this nice site. We are getting it, and you don't require any API key or something. Just you have to go and check the thing. So we'll come back to it later on. So in this app I am getting the latest value of the top 10 cryptocurrency, and we have a nice search facility also, like bit I will do. So bit will appear and I can click on it also. So we will learn routing also. So once I click on it I will get to know bit about it. So like this, why it is not working. Okay, maybe some okay, it is, might be, it may be a bit slow. Okay, so whatever. So let's get started. So I have opened my terminal, and as usual I'll do npx create next app crypto next. So generally npx app, it doesn't take much time actually. It's not like react, so it doesn't take much time. So that's why I'm pausing the video. Okay, okay, might be the API is a bit down. Okay, whatever, but we will learn about the API endpoint also. Okay, so the next thing which we are going to do is go here. Okay, let me brought my mouse. Okay, so cd crypto next I'll do, then start it with the code. Then npm run dev. Let me make it large. Okay, close it. Make it a bit more larger. Okay, and we are in our pages. Here we have the index. Okay, is it done? Yeah, it is done. So this means it is successful. So let me go to the local host, not 8000 but 3000. Okay, this is what we get by default, so we have to start from here. Okay, let me also make it larger. Okay, it's much better. Okay, so here we are getting everything. Okay, okay, I don't want all these things here, but okay, we'll remove it. It's not a main thing to remove. Let's first start with creating something. Means for it means let us create a, we will do a different approach this time. We will create a search bar now. So let me go here and create a new folder which is known as compo components, and inside the components I will create a new file, search bar dot js. Search bar dot js I will create, and let's do a RAFCE. What is this? This is good. And if you give underscore, I didn't knew that you don't get that import react thing. Why it is good? Because the import react thing we don't need in Next.js. It is by default, it is there. Okay, so search bar dot rest. So this is something which we will get from index, of course. So whatever props we are getting, we are spreading it. This means a spread, so we are spreading it. Okay, so after this, div class name equal to styles dot coin. I'm using sort of BAM here. So if you use double underscore, it means a BAM. This is a BAM convention. It means BAM convention. So input box will be there. Input means HTML input type is there. Class name equal to styles. I generally get pumped up by drinking my black coffee in the morning. Input so dot rest search bar. Okay, let me also include a style file. Import styles from dot styles search bar dot module.css. Okay, then we are again using module in this project. So let me go back here in the styles folder, and here I'll go to this search bar dot module.css. Okay, and then let us create the styles. Actually, we have not yet included it in index, but it is okay. Let me create it first. So coin search is there. Coin search margin bottom 64px. Let me bring 64px. Display is flex. So tab 9 is good. Actually, I am using tab 9 for some time. Oh, it is also given the complete thing. So width is 300px, and the another thing which I want to do is for this coin input. So let me make the background hash 222531. Border is none. Padding is 16px. Okay, so padding is 16px, border radius is 4px, outline is none, height is 100%, width is also 100%. Dot coin input, placeholder. So the placeholder color, I will change color is hash E2 E2 E2. Okay, sort of whitish type of thing. Okay, now in index.js we'll go and let me remove everything. Okay, so here also don't want this. So let's have a search bar. This one I want because I want that auto import also. Search bar type equal to text and place holder equal to search. Placeholder equal to search. So this, both of these are props. Actually these are the things which will get passed here. Okay, and we are taking it and placing it there. So type text and search, and let me save it now. So yeah, it is showing perfectly. Okay, so let me go back. So the endpoint which I have shown, let me go there, and this is the endpoint coin markets. Yeah, this endpoint will go. So this, what you're seeing here, this is actually known as Swagger, as far as I know, because I have worked in a professional project in this production level, enterprise level project in this. So what it does, it means you can check everything from here only. Means it is like Postman combined in the feed. Okay, so I'll go here and try it out. This is actually a very good thing actually. And string currency I have to give, so I will give USD. So this is important, USD, or else I will not get the endpoint. Market caps description is okay, but I don't want the 100, I want only the 10, and everything else we can keep as it is. And then I can click on the execute. So execute will show me the response, and also this is the what the response body is, let it be there. And the request URL also I got. Where is the request URL? So this is the request URL which we are going to use. So yeah, so let me do one thing, let me copy it, and I'll go back to my index. Okay, and here we'll do the get server side props. So as you know, means in Next.js we generally use either get server side prop or get static props. So get static prop means it will get in one hold, and it is generally suited for some static site type of site, but we use that also if you know in advance that we want to get a lot of data. But generally we should do this, get server side props equal to async okay const res equal to await fetch like this one we will get const coins data equal to await res dot json return props is coins data okay so it is like this coins data we will get, and this coins data is a very simple API actually, not that complicated. We even don't need a API key, that's why I was telling it is not that complicated. And then CLG coins data, let's do the coins data, let's see what is coming. Let's go back here to our local host, inspect it, console, whether it is coming or not. Yeah, it is coming perfectly. See, it is coming perfectly. Okay. So now we will start showing this in our app, this all these things which we have got, but it's better to take it from create a new component for it. Okay, not doing it here itself. We'll pass the data to that component. So we'll create a coin list component. So here coin list .js and learn to the new trick RAFCE. So this is done. Okay, one more thing. Import coins from .coins. Why? From coin list actually we'll map through it and pass it to this. Okay, so div is there. Coins data, we'll get the coins data sooner. Coins data dot map. It's okay to even not get this div, just like this we can do coin sometimes this tab lines give too many things which I don't like, but it's okay, but it is giving me more features actually, so I'm liking it. So what is this tab 9? Tab 9 is this new extension which I am using. This autocomplete is already there in VS Code, but it is some AI built in it, so it understand my code, what I type, and it gives the suggestion based on that, and the suggestions are even better than the inbuilt one actually. Okay, so whatever. instead of this there is a means instead of this, and I will return the coins component. I know a shortcut, so you can directly give a, instead of curly bracket you can give the normal brackets, and then instead of that return you can directly write the coin, means, or else I have to give the return statement actually. So that's why I am doing this. So we are mapping through, as we got the array of objects, we will be mapping through it and passing the single one here in the coins component. So key will be coin dot id, name will be coin dot name, id will be also coin dot id. So this key is actually for react, because whenever we do an array of object it requires a key, and this id we will use further. Price is coin dot current price. So from where we are getting this we are getting this all from here, current price and all. Okay, symbol equal to coin dot symbol, market cap equal to coin dot market underscore cap, volume equal to coin dot total underscore volume, image equal to coin dot image, price change equal to coin dot price. Now it's a big name. Okay, so where is it? Oh, so it is here. So okay, why I am doing this? So this price change percentage 24. Okay, so this is like this. Let me save it. So we will complete the coins now. So coins, because we're passing all these things, the coins. So let me go back here and let me do one thing first. Import styles from dot styles and coins dot module dot css. I do, and let me go back here and coins dot module dot css. Actually there are a lot of things here, so I am just copy pasting it. Nothing much. Coins container is there, which is a display flex justify content, then coins row, over coin image, h1 symbol, data. I will be providing the GitHub link also, so you can take it all from this GitHub link. Okay, so let me save it. Okay, now what we are getting from here we will get all this as a props. So we will take it id name id current is it current price is current price. Okay, what id, okay, what I am confusing. id name price symbol market cap volume image price change. Okay, class name equal to styles dot coin underscore container. So this one, then will emit work div. No, it's okay. Div class name equal to styles dot coin underscore row. Then inside this there will be another div class name equal to styles dot coin image src equal to image which we got, and alt equal to the name which we got. It is okay, and class name equal to styles dot coin img h1 name class name styles dot coin underscore h1 symbol class name equal to styles underscore styles dot not underscore styles dot coin underscore symbol where the symbol is there, and then there will be another div in which styles dot coin underscore data price class name equal to styles dot coin price volume dot to local string price change is less than 0. Okay, price change is less than 0, then so we will be showing different colors for this. If price change is less than 0 means we're showing the red and the green color depending on that. So this or this. Okay, and inside this one we will have a p tag with class name equal to styles dot coin underscore percent comma. Yeah, this way we can give multiple styles dot red, and here price change dot to fixed true. Okay, so to the last 2 digit we are fixing it. Then here I will go like this. It will be green. So if it is not less than change the price change, so it means it is red, it is, and or else it is green. Okay, so this p is done. Then the next p will be, let's give the class name first. Class name equal to styles dot coin underscore market cap. Yeah, market cap it is. Okay, MKT cap dollar market cap dot to local string like this. Okay, let me save it. Hope I gave all the class names. This is a very easy component, just it is getting all the data from coin list and showing it by applying different classes, and I have already given the styles for it, so it's time to include it in our index.js. Okay, so index.js, I will come, I don't need this console anymore, and after the search bar I will show it actually. So we have to show the coin list. This coin list will in turn show the coin, and we have to pass the correct data, which is coins data equal to coins data. So saved it. Yeah, and if you go back, see everything is working fine, and we are also getting this nice hover effect, and all the coins are been showing fine. Okay, so that is so now we will showing the coins in the different routes, means when click on them it will be shown. I was not able to show it in the main deployed version, I don't know why, but we'll do that thing. So first we will have a before going there we will have a common styles for the project. So generally those things we should do in the layout.js. So I will go here, layout.js, I will create and RAFCE. I'll do okay. I have to import two things actually. Import head. So I want to show the different title for every thing. So by title I means this thing. So that's why I will do this next head and import link from next link. Okay, and the layout will get children as usual. Children, will soon going to push it in the app underscore app.js title, which is the starting point for any Next.js app. Title equal to, so this is default thing, the default parameters for JavaScript again. So if nothing is passed in the title, it will take the crypto tracker. Okay, so then after this I will come here, class name equal to layout. We're not using modules here, so layout I can do it anywhere, means in styles and all those things. So if you don't use modules, it means it's become a global styles. So that is a problem most of the time, but sometimes it is okay also. I don't need any CSS. I can just go and do it in a global.css. I didn't even imported it. Okay, so layout is like this. Head, title will be title, and we'll have a link rel equal to icon, href equal to vcon.ico. Okay, header, class name equal to header, link is href equal to this, and pass href. So everything will go inside this link only, and link, when we do like this, we have to give an anchor tag also like this. And actually in our project we are going to show SVG image. So the SVG I have generated from the SVG logo site. So SVGs are generally images which contain some kind of a code. So I have done it from the svglogomaker.com. so you can check it out and create your own logo, and I will copy paste it because anyways I have not created it. So let's see, it is so big. So SVG, so like this, the SVG is there. I know it is shown as big, but it's just a way to create an image through the code, so it is good. So SVG is done. As I have told, you can take it from the GitHub link at the end of this project. Header is coming here, and then the main part will be children. Okay, so this much is there, and now as usual we have to go to our starting point of our app, which is this underscore app, and here I have to do it like, come on, see, I don't want to remove it. Okay, then a layout will wrap everything. Layout, why it is not showing the layout? Oh, it is not importing layout for me. Did I created it? Yeah, so let me import it manually. Import. So this happens sometime when you use two suggestion things. One is for the VS Code and one is tab 9, what I'm using. But as I've told, tab 9 is giving me more option than the problems. Yeah, it creates problem. Yeah, that is for sure. So save it. Okay, so even before going there, we want to complete some of our global styles. Means how it is showing. A single react element. React children only expects a single react element. Okay, okay, so where is the problem? Okay, so let me figure it out. So I got the issue. The main issue was this import. See this L. So forget this. So this L, I had given it a small L, but it is a no, I have given it a large L, but it is a small L. And the another thing which is there, it is wrong here. So now it is right. So link, this link is actually different. This is just a different link than this link which I was mismatching. So this is just for the icon. So this was the issue which I had. So now it is showing all correct. Okay, only the styles are not there. So let me do the styles now. So before writing some global styles, we need one more class. So let me come here and class name equal to coin _ app, and then save it. Let's go to global.css and global.css, everything is right. Okay, let me have my global.css also copied because there are a lot of things there. Okay, so HTML and all those things are there, HTML body and the anchor tag. So after that I have this import of Google font, and then border box and all those things are there. And body color is also something which I'm changing because this is a dark theme app, so everything will be black. So then this coin app, I am doing the display flags direction column and all these things, and then layout which we created there in the layout.js, this layout class. Okay, this class is also there, and the header is like this. So let me save it. And the styling of our app is complete. So this is a black theme app, and you go, it is looking nice. Search and all these are remaining. So actually so we have two things remaining right now. One is a search functionality, and the another one is when you click on something, it should open a different thing there. So let us do the easier one first, which is the search functionality. So search functionality, let me close some of them. So here I am, and we'll do the search functionality here itself. Okay, and for this we will be using one of the React concept of use state. Okay, so let me come here, const search set search, equal to use state const filtered coins const data dot filter coin user state was there. Okay, so what is this filtered coin? Let me create it first. So whatever coins data is there, we are doing a filter through it, and coin dot name, not comma, coin dot name dot to. So it's better to convert everything to a two lowercase, so that if the user types in something else and it is in something else, it doesn't matter. And includes search is the input which we are soon going to create. Search dot to lowercase and like this. Okay, which includes this search dot to lowercase, and then we'll have a handle change. Okay, let me first create the handle change first. Okay, on change equal to handle change, and now I will create this function const handle change equal to e dot prevent default and set search e dot target dot value dot to lowercase. Okay, and now instead of the coin data, we will use this filter coin data. So initially it will contain the complete coin data because nothing we are filtering. Then when we will do this on search, so it will go here and set the search as e.target.value, but this filtered coin will also be done and it will get the filtered coin. So this is the logic, simple logic which we have. So let me save it. And let me go here and write BIT, Bitcoin is there, ETH, Ethereum and Tether are there because ETH was matched here also. Okay, we can leave the app like here only, means, but we want to learn something more, and that more is how to do the routing. Although we have already learned that this earlier in the news app also, but we want to learn it here also. So let's do that thing, let's do the last thing, because that thing requires a dynamic route, and as we have learned in my earlier video, if you have not seen, please see the news API video which I have created earlier. It's a very good video tutorial. So let's first go to our coins.js, and so this is what which shows this row. Okay, this coins.js. So let me first import link from next link Okay, this time I've done it right, and then actually I will wrap everything, this container and all, with that link tag. And the Next.js link is a bit different than React link. It contains the anchor tag also. Okay, so link, so it is like this, and anchor tag also, but not with href. It is just a simple anchor tag. Okay, and what we need to do, this whole thing I have to do between, I am using this alt and up arrow. So this is the way to move code in VS Code. Okay, so link and anchor tag, and href equal to coin $ID Okay, so it means whenever we click on something, it will go to this $ID. Okay, so what is this ID? ID is something which is coming from here. ID is actually the name. We'll soon see, suppose I click on this Bitcoin. See, this ID is this Bitcoin, although this page is not available. 404 we will get because the page is not there, because we have created. So let us go back, and but from where we will get this data? This data will get from a different API endpoint. So let us create that API endpoint here. Okay, I don't need this one anymore. We are using this coins ID endpoint. So I will come here, try it out, and in this we have to write something. So we will write this thing which we got, because this thing we will get from different, it will be different. So okay, ID is required, so ID is Bitcoin for me, and I will do this. Everything is okay, execute, and I will get the every detail of the Bitcoin. So you can show all of this detail of the Bitcoin. Okay, so this is the endpoint which we get. Okay, so as our endpoint is coin and Bitcoin, so what we are going to do, how we are going to do this dynamic thing? So for that dynamic thing, this API I don't need, so let me remove it. And here pages, we have to create a coin folder, and inside that I will create a id.js file. Okay, id.js file I will create, and underscore RAFCE I'll do, but I don't need it. I don't need it with the ID name. Can have a coin name, because it is actually coin. We don't export it like this. Okay, it will automatically come. Let us put some styles. Okay, styles we will. Okay, import styles from. Actually it is 2 level deep, so styles coin dot module dot css. Okay, coin dot module dot css I have done. we'll get the coin here. Okay, from where we will get the coin? We'll get the coin from the our server side. We will again use that server side props here, and we'll get a coin from there. Okay, so what is this server side? It is exactly similar to this, so let me copy it actually. Okay, but this time it will have this context also, context, and const id. So id we will get in a different way. Id we will get from the context dot query. So context dot query, what is context dot query? So this we can access this by the context dot query like this. So this means context dot query dot id, id equal to context dot query dot id. So just a short form. Okay, one thing. Okay, what is our endpoint which we got? So this is the endpoint. But we don't want it like this, we want it like this, because we are going to change the Bitcoin, as you might have guessed, with $id. So this id is the same name as this. It is very important to do that, or else we will get some error. So it is not coins data. Let me change it to data equal to await rest.json, and props I will pass it as coin. Let me do it as a data. Okay, it is okay. I am getting this. Okay, so coin, then I am using this coin as a props here. Whatever I am getting it from here, I am using it there. Then class name equal to styles dot coin page. We have not created it yet. Div class name equal to styles dot coin container img src equal to coin dot image dot large alt equal to coin dot name class name equal to styles dot coin underscore image, and then h1 coin dot name, and here the class name equal to styles dot coin underscore name, a paragraph tag with coin dot symbol. So these all things we are getting it from here. You can get additional data also. Class name equal to styles dot underscore name, not underscore name, it is underscore ticker, another p is there, so current coin dot market underscore data dot current underscore price dot USD. So it is done. We have not given the styles yet, but I think it should work now. Yeah, it is working like, and we are getting the data which we want. We are not showing much data because we can show the description and all this also we can show. Okay, so we are right now only showing this much. So that's a task, you can do it. And net, this is the coin module.css. let me copy it itself. Coin module.css, coin page, coin container is there, then coin image is there, coin name, coin ticker, and coin current. So let me save it, come back, and it is showing it as correctly. I'll click here and it will go back. Then let me see this famous Dogecoin which was made famous by Elon Musk. So see, Dogecoin, I will go, and this is what it is. Okay, so it is like this. So it is working fine.